you see is what you get.
Rest in peace, Hulk
Hogan.
Hogan.
Fuck out of here. I'm gonna call that nigga Terry to me.
I don't got no.
I'm gonna call that nigga Terry to me.
Listen,
I don't got no emotion for it.
listen, me either. But
Unfortunately,
speaking of Terry, fuck Terry. Speaking of Hulk Hogan, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
I mean,
Beloved character from my youth. Like, you know what I mean? The dude that portrayed Hulk Hogan, can't stand him.
Yeah, he's a fucking union buster. Start there. He
And,
fucking,
I mean, go ahead.
he, you know what I'm saying? Dude cared more about his bankroll than what was good for all wrestlers, and like led the charge in them changing like business. Was it business for the better? I don't fucking know, yo. I don't know. We don't have that timeline, but
I'm not invested enough. I was just a kid with action figures.
Start there, not for sure, yo, for sure. But like that's the unfortunate thing when it comes with being an adult is like you start looking into like, okay, why do people like dislike this guy? And it really starts there. And then there's the deeply vulgar racism that he was caught on tape saying on multiple occasions, I believe.
hella casual at that.
Yeah.
And hella casual, bro.
he do
Like
this
you believe
every
that.
day.
Yeah, you
know
believe
what I'm
that.
saying?
You believe that. That's your life.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, and we're not necessarily highlighting him
no.
or necessarily low lighting him. The world is big, and to some people, that's par for the course. Some people, he's just as racist as them, and they don't even have to. And what's a dark spot of him to us is not even a dark spot.
Yeah.
So all they see is just the wrestling, and they get the RIP it. But I'll say this: seeing your timeline react in so many different ways to grief has been a lot for us all, you know. And to go the complete opposite to a person that kind of went in a very, well, at least on my timeline, in a very beloved way. Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away.
Yeah, it was wild. It was like every 2 days. It was like Hulk, then him, then fucking Ozzy, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Malcolm.
So just seeing different, and you know, like with this platform, you know, we deal with a lot, and I know I had a good friend of mine pass, one of our high school classmates, and you had one of your childhood friends pass.
Donovan passed away.
And we dealt with a lot of. We've all dealt with the grief in different ways, but we've all seen like the outpouring of love for those people, like heavily. For sure. And it just speaks to how you know, your story is written out for you by the life you actually lead. Because I mean, I hate to say it, but I think when there's a lot of love from personal to celebrity, I think somebody's itching to debunk that. If the love is outpouring.
Yeah, someone's always waiting to, but
right.
Yeah.
But I think that's funny because like I know when my friend passed, I didn't hear no bad, and same with him.
Nope.
I didn't hear like people trying to rebut the theories or whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
nobody.
Certain people, like, when they come across, like, sometimes their footprint is just overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
And it drowns all of that out. And I feel like from what I've heard of both the people we're speaking of, you know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't really too much negative for anybody to be able to say.
Shooting that way too high of a field goal percentage of positivity.
Yeah, honestly. I
Like,
think seeing shit like that definitely it helps with the grieving process. But it's like grieving is like it's a double-edged sword, because on one hand, you know, your loved one may not be suffering from whatever they may be suffering from, you know, obviously considering if it's not something that's just like sudden, like a car accident or something like that, like not. But anything where they have like they may have like ailment or something, they may not be hurting anymore or anything like that. And seeing the love just like it helps balance that out. But then it's just also like look how many people really like supported you, loved you, like shit like that, and like wanted you around, anything like that. Like it gets, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's tough. It's tough, yo. Grieving is, it's an amalgamation of emotions, yo. It's so much all at once. It's like it pulls you in different directions, yo.
I mean, I think when the thing about grief for me, like it makes me question myself, and like question myself. Like it's weird because you like simultaneously do this thing, like you're just as sad about who you lost, but you're just as happy about all the good memories, and then like it makes you reevaluate how you're carrying your life, reevaluate those you want to continue to be there. Makes you look at how precious life is, but it also makes you want to like be like, okay, like what can I do to be there? Then for me, like I always like, dang, yo, okay, am I being selfish if this makes me want to like improve my diet to make sure that like, you know what I mean? Like, or am I like, like?
It's wild you're saying this because like through this process, if it. Maybe it's the combination of getting older, so mortality is something that like you think about or prepare for or whatever. But like loss has a heavier weight, I think, the older that we get. And I think when with Donovan passing, like I felt like motherfucker just shed like some type of skin or something. It feels like a lot of things are new. I don't know if it's because of it's bringing a lot of people together. A lot of people are talking more. People, people that I haven't spoken to, they're seeing again. And hopefully it's not like the last time you see somebody is when somebody passed away type shit, or seeing somebody at a wedding or some shit like that. Like, nah, like it's like it's breathing new life into a lot of like relationships, new thoughts. Because I definitely feel like that, bro. Like, I mean, I've been on a path of like trying to just eat a little bit better and do all this other shit, but like. Now I'm like, I'm looking at it like I need to go water a bunch of different plants in my life. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, I get it, man. I had like a huge health scare last year, and that was kind of like the thing that like why I started going to the gym and committing myself a little bit more to being a little bit more fit and healthy is just because like I had a real weird experience in the hospital system, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to be in there if I don't have no reason to definitely be in there for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Plus, I got my kids, and I won't be
Of
there.
course.
Then that's the big one right there.
You know, and I wasn't taking great care of myself, to be transparent. You know what I mean? So,
and I mean, I think for you guys, I mean, like growing up, y'all were like relatively skinny dudes. So like,
Yeah, I was chubby. I was chubby for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was chubby for a little bit. Yeah.
The reverse of it is like I feel like almost like the skinnier dudes, like you never had to overly be concerned about health. Like it's almost like subconscious. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like if you're the chubby kid or whatever, like you might end up seeing a doctor a little sooner than your skinny counterparts.
Right.
And then like you know what I mean? Like they'd be like, hey man, you might throw a couple salads in the week. You trying to stick around a while. And little stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's really scary. And I mean, along with that, with celebrating life, like birthdays too, I remember the years that both of my parents got older than my, well, I have a couple of my grandparents tattooed on me. And one of my grandmother, the one that shares a name with your coworker.
Not my coworker. You hear this shit? Not my coworker.
But
brought that back.
call back. But yeah, like
Very, but you know,
I do remember. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do remember when my parents both had their birthdays that surpassed her lifespan, and I was like, oh, because like that age felt super old when I was a little kid, but watching them both like be far past that age, I'm like, yo, my grandmother passed away really young.
word.
Like she never seen 60.
That's crazy.
Like, you know what I mean? But I like when you're a 10-year-old, a person that's 55,
That shit
Seems-
seems so far
Yeah,
ahead.
like you live the whole life.
you know what I mean? But now when you in your 30s and they crossing 60 and they years past 60, you like, and it's like my dad's still moving around. My dad's still cutting his grass. My dad's still with it. Like, you know what I mean? He's still like not learning how to use his phone and refusing to accept technology, but still finds weird ways when he wants to know how to use it. Like he'd be like, oh man, I found something on Amazon. You could help me figure out how to order. I'd be like, but you found it.
Yeah, you got
Like,
it.
you can do
You're
this.
right there.
It out,
You're
yeah.
doing it.
You're doing it
right now.
Yeah, boy. My pops is the same way.
Yeah, man.
When he want to find out something on Facebook, he can navigate
Bro.
that.
The OGs, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then he'll send me something. Be like, can you show me where to find these shoes? I'm like, bro,
Oh my-
literally,
yeah,
all you
yo.
gotta do is type or put the picture in Google. And it's
For sure. Same, man.
you know,
That's funny.
be the interpreter of technologies to our forefathers and foremothers.
Oh yeah, gotta help them. Gotta.
know?
Sometimes you gotta find out stuff in order to help them.
Yeah, for
They be having questions about stuff I don't even care about.
They be having me realize like my phone got capabilities I didn't even know it had.
Yeah, my pops, he don't really scroll like that. So it's funny watching him get lied to on Facebook. I was like, nigga, it's not real. Because it was like, bro, did you know Bronny leaving the Lakers? I was like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's like nobody wants Bronny.
He can't. Yeah, he can't discern.
Can't discern
the
between
difference.
the fake.
The
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, who? I was like, who posted that? He was like, it's Facebook did. I said, no, who?
yeah. Facebook
Gotta
didn't.
cite your sources.
Like, yeah, his head, like,
Yeah, it's not
Facebook said
Meta-
it.
it's not
just
Meta
like,
Sports.
like, it has to be verified.
Yeah.
Like, things wouldn't be there if they weren't real. I was like, listen, bro,
Facebook is not that place.
they lied to you.
They give you some fake news on Facebook for sure.
Quick, fast. Oh, man. Yo, but,
What you see is what you get.